agree that the sale of counterfeit goods is a widespread issue from fake designer bags to counterfeit electronics, and it's estimated that counterfeit goods cost the UK economy billions of pounds every year. But what happens when you unknowingly purchase a fake item? You may have tried to reach out to the seller only to be met with resistance or even ignored. Well, this is where small claims court comes in. And to make things even more interesting, we'll also be discussing the motor ombudsman and how it ties in with small claims court. So if you've ever had a dispute with a motor trader, this video is definitely for you. So let's dive right into it. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel, and it's your girl Adefemi Shumarski, and today we'll be discussing about the small claims court. You may have heard of it, but do you know what it is and how it works? Well, today we'll be discussing the importance of the small claims court in the UK and how it can help resolve disputes involving the sale of fake goods. Well, first things first, what exactly is the small claims court? It is a legal process that allows individuals to resolve disputes with businesses or other individuals in a quick and inexpensive manner. In the UK, the maximum claim limit for small claims court is £10,000, which means that any dispute below these amounts can be resolved through this process. It is a civil court that resolves disputes between individuals or businesses where the amount in question is less than £10,000. So, which makes it an accessible and affordable option for individuals seeking justice in cases involving small amounts of money. So, how does this small claims court really work? The first thing you need to know or you need to do is you must file a claim with the court, specifying the amount of money you are claiming and the details of the dispute. You will then be given a court date where you will have the opportunity to present your case to a judge. This is beginning to get interesting. And after you file this complaint, you will have to serve the defendant, which is the person that has defrauded you or you bought a fake product from, with a copy of the complaint and a summons. This simply means giving the defendant notice that they are being sued and when their court date is. This can be done by mail or by hiring a professional process server. On the day of your court hearing, always make sure to arrive early, bring all necessary documents and the evidence to support your case. The judge will hear both sides of the argument and make a decision based on the evidence presented. That is very, very important. Don't go to your court hearing very late. Once the judge has made their decision, the seller will be ordered to pay the amount owed to you. If they refuse to comply, the court can take further action, such as seizing their assets or freezing their bank account. No fraudulent acts will go unpunished in this country, which is one thing I love about the Western world. So why is it important to know about the small claims court? Well, for starters, it can save you a lot of time and money. Small claims court is designed for quick and efficient resolution of minor disputes without the need for an expensive lawyer. It gives individuals an opportunity to resolve their disputes in a fair and impartial setting. So it's an opportunity for you to express yourself. You don't need a lawyer, you can always do it by yourself. Another reason is important that it's a great alternative to traditional court proceedings. It's less formal, which is one thing I also like about it, and it has simpler rules compared to other courts. This means that you don't need a lawyer to represent you, and the process is much faster compared to the traditional court where there's so much back and forth. So the small claims court not only provides a means for individuals to seek justice, but it also serves as a deterrent for sellers engaging in fraudulent activities. By taking legal action, you are not only protecting your own rights, but you are also preventing others from falling victim to the same. So let's talk about the motor ombudsman. This is a government approved scheme that provides dispute resolution services for the automotive industry in the UK. It's basically an independent body that helps resolve disputes between consumers and car dealers or repair garages. And here is where it ties with a small claims court. So if you have a dispute with a motor trader, it's always recommended to try and resolve it through the motor ombudsman first. They offer a free and impartial service, and their decision on the matter is legally binding. So whatever the motor ombudsman says is binding in court. However, if you are not satisfied with the outcome, you can then don't go further by taking the matter to the small claims court. It is generally advised to try to resolve the dispute before going to court through mediation or negotiation, as court proceedings can be time consuming and costly. We all know. So to avoid that, you can always use dispute resolution. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where you have been sold a fake item, remember that the small claims court is there to help you resolve the dispute and receive the compensation you deserve. That is everything you need to know about the small claims court. What prompted me to do this video? So sometime I think in 2022, I bought a car from a car dealer. The car, after 1 week, it stopped working, and I kept on calling the seller, exchanging messages. We went on Google, I put a bad review. I was looking for ways to resolve the issue, and that is when I stumbled on the small claims court, because I called Citizens Advice and they told me that I should report him to motor ombudsman. It might be to report to the motor ombudsman. They told me that they've searched for this guy, is not on the system, so this guy is actually a fraud. His garage is not registered, his dealership is not registered under them, so he's not a member of the motor ombudsman. So unfortunately they cannot help me. But however, I should give him the chance to redeem himself, make an effort to repair the car, come to a form of resolution, and if he doesn't, then we can go to a small claims court where I can always recover my money. And the money in question, it was about 4,000 pounds thereabouts, so it's not up to 10,000, so I can always take the matter to court. So you have to remember that for you to use a small claims court, you have to be looking at recovering between 3,000 to 10,000 pounds. There was so much back and forth. I threatened the guy I was going to take him to court, and he was like, yeah, he doesn't even care. If I let me go to court, I'll just keep on wasting money on lawyers and all that. So the thing really pained me, and at some point I got scared. The only reason why I didn't go further with a small claims court was they said I should give him a chance to redeem himself, of which he came to pick up the car. The car spent 2 weeks with him. He was repairing it, one thing or the other. He finally returned the car, and the car was still misbehaving. It was still not working properly. I had to end up trading the car off. I don't want to hold on to the car any longer, so I traded the car off, and that was how that case ended. But the only reason why I didn't go further with the small claims courts was because I was just so mentally drained. The loss of the money, back and forth, was just too much, and because I didn't have status in the country, I was scared that what if it escalates, what if I lost in courts and all that. But I'm telling you now, make use of the system, make use of what is available for you, make use of the system. Be bold enough. Don't be like me that checking out. Be bold enough. If you are actually sure that you've been defrauded, you fight it to the last T. Don't let anybody rubbish you and get away with it. So that is why I thought it's better we know about all these schemes. You should know what the system really offers. So if you're in the UK currently and you feel like, okay, somebody has defrauded, especially with these motor dealers, they can be very, very fraudulent. Whether it's a no-name or unknown name, they can be very, very fraudulent. So this is why it's essential that you know that there are schemes available for you to escalate any fraudulent acts, and you can always get your money back. And that is why it's also advisable that when you're shopping, you shop through your debit card, especially when you're buying things that are very, very expensive. Always shop through your credit card. Don't shop through your debit card, because if you shop through a credit card and you report that you've been scammed or frauded, there's always high chance of you getting your money back. The credit card company, they will pay you back and start chasing the person. But if you pay through your debit card, of which that was another mistake we did, we paid through our debit card. It was like a form of transfer to the dealer, so that was how it was even difficult for us to get our money back, and it was a loss at the end of the day. The small claims court is your last resort, but before you get there, always ensure that when you're making a bargain or when you are doing a transaction, if it's a big amount of money, don't buy cash, don't do transfer. Always buy through your credit card, because the money is traceable and you can always get your money back if things go south. So here's a quick rundown of all what the small claims court gets to do for you. One, typically you can claim between £10,000 in England and Wales and £3,000 in Scotland and Northern Ireland to qualify for the small claims track. Number two, the process is designed to be simpler and less formal than regular court proceedings, which is why it's very good. Parties can represent themselves without lawyers in most cases. Filing a claim. To start, you fill out a claim form and pay a fee. The court then sends a notice to the defendant. The defendant can either admit to the claim and pay or contest it. If it's contested, the court then sets a date for a new hearing. Both parties present their cases, provide evidences, and call witnesses if necessary. The judge decides based on the evidence presented, so ensure that you present the right documents. You can always appeal it if it doesn't go in your favor. If the defendant fails to comply, there are also further procedures to enforce payments back to you. So it's generally advised that you should try to resolve dispute before going to court, often through mediation or negotiation, as court proceedings can be time consuming and costly. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where you have been sold a fake item, remember that the small claims court is there to help you to resolve this dispute and receive the compensation you deserve. So don't die in ignorance. Basically, that is what this video is all about. So thank you guys for watching. If you have found this video very informative, do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more informative topics such as this. Until I catch you in the next one, guys, it's all love and peace from here. Be street smart, be careful out there, share with your friends. Bye for now, guys. Hope you're still